I'm gonna be telling you guys a story about how I struggled to lose weight for over 10 years. Starting 2016, I was fat. I had a skinny fat body. I was literally shaped like a bottle basically. So you know those like those Fanta bottles like where you're like this? I was basically shaped exactly like this. No muscle mass, just pure fat. I started working out. I go to the gym. It was my first gym. Tried to do some exercises. There was a coach teaching me stuff about how to lift weights, how to do dumbbell bench press. I was using those pink dumbbells, like the 1 kg ones, I think. And the guy taught me how to do bench press, like dumbbell bench press with those dumbbells. And it was heavy for me. I was only able to do like 5 reps. So I keep going to the gym. I was really scared of going to the gym, to be honest. I was really intimidated by the people who were there. And I was just, at the time in 2016, I was like 11, 12. So my goal was to lose fat. I go to the gym, but I was scared. After a few days of going to the gym, probably like 1 week or 2 weeks in, I give up and I stopped going because I was just too scared and it was just not motivating for me. After a few months, I go back in the gym and the guy tells me, "You stopped the gym, now you're starting back again, and you're never going to be able to lose fat because basically in your muscles, there's like spaces, and during those lapse of 2 days, you gain fat, and basically the fat got into like your muscles, and you're never going to be able to lose those fats." And 11 years old me was like, how can you as a coach tell a kid that he's never going to be able to lose fat, and you know he's insecure about it, and you know he wants to change and decided to go to the gym again even after taking a break, and you tell him that he's never going to be able to lose fat? Like I'm pretty sure most of you know that you need to be in a calorie deficit, and no matter how much fat you have, by going being on a diet, by working out, going for 10K steps, you're going to be able to lose it. But I didn't know that at the time. And the guy just tells me that I'm never going to be able to lose fat. And it was really hard for me. So I just stopped the gym. But I got some weights at home after a few years. I started training more. Tried to make some progress, was not consistent. Watched tons of YouTube videos about how you should train, or you should train in the 8 to 12 reps range to be able to maximize hypertrophy and all those kinds of bullshit. And for me, I took the lightest weight, and I was doing curls and hitting those 12 reps. And I was not going to failure. So, you know, if you're not going to failure, you're not going to be able to build muscle because you need to add tons of stress to your muscle to force it to grow. And I just took the lightest weight and did 12 reps because I heard that 8 to 12 rep range gives you muscle. Turns out I gained a bit of muscle because I was in the newbie phase, but that was it, nothing more. Then I got into the gym again, started making more progress because I learned more and I watched more YouTube videos. I kept going, and at some point, that's crazy. I was just recording the video and then my my storage on my phone just went full. Anyways, so as I was saying, I just went to the gym, made some progress, and then I was watching tons of YouTube videos. I mean, at first, watching tons of YouTube videos gives you tons of information. But when you have tons of information, it's really hard for you to actually process which one is actually going to help you. So basically, one time you watch a video on, oh, the best way to lose fat, go on an aggressive cut. Then you watch another video after it saying, oh, an aggressive cut is really good. It's fine. It's fine. It's you can do 2 month aggressive cut, but you can't doing long term because it's not sustainable. Then you have another video saying, oh, if you're dieting, why do you want it to be sustainable? Because it should be only short term and you should enjoy the rest of your life. So basically, all those videos are technically right, but they're not right for you because you don't know how to process those videos. And all the information that you get are helpful. I'm not gonna lie, they are helpful, but you need to know how to adapt it into your own life. So, this is why you're gonna have trouble growing in life, in your fitness journey, in improving your health, your relationships, and any area of your life. You have too much information and you don't know how to process it. You're just taking anything that comes in your way and you're just going to adapt it to your life. Try it out for a few days and then it's not going to work, or it's going to work and then you're going to find new information and adapt the new information. And the fact that you're switching between strategies, between information, between techniques, one day you're doing aggressive cut, the next day you want to do a slow one because you're going to be losing muscle, so you decide to do a slow cut because to preserve the muscle. Like the back and forth switching really stops you from growing. And all that just to say that you're never gonna make real progress if you keep switching. Most people are just losers. They watch YouTube content all day long and they think they're being productive, that they are not able to make progress. This is what I want you to do. Instead of watching YouTube videos and getting more information, just close your laptop, switch off your phone, and try things out by yourself. I'm gonna be honest, you already know all the answers. You know how to train in the gym, you know how to work out, you know how to diet, you know how to get a better mental health, how to do self improvement habits, the habit tracker, meditation, all those kinds of stuff. You already know everything. So stop consuming content, stop indulging in information, and just go into your own life and just test on yourself. Keep testing until you make some progress. Try out things. I'm gonna be honest. Last year, I went on a 6 month cut. I was fat my whole life, and last year was the only year I made progress. What changed? I stopped watching YouTube content and did what I feel was right for my body. What I did was really simple. I was still in university, I was still going to the gym, still working out, all this kind of stuff. I was doing my first sets, high volume, 8 to 12 rep ranges, 6 days a week. I was eating clean for a few days. After that, I found my strategy, training 2 times per week, maybe 4 lifts, deadlift, bench press, overhead press, like some biceps curls, maybe. I was barely training legs, um, and I made some progress. I was training 2 sets till failure, no more 4 sets anymore. And for my diet, fasting in the morning, sometimes I was not even eating anything during the day. I go out at night, drink beer, and then one slice of pizza. I sleep, wake up next morning, and I was losing weight. I know it's not the healthiest way, and I 100% agree. But my goal at the time was not to do health maxing. It was pretty much to lose weight as fast as possible and to get a more aesthetic body. And it worked. After 6 months, I was at around 12% body fat. I had abs popping, my arms were like really showing. And I'm gonna be honest, during this time, I was not hitting my protein goals. I was maybe eating like 30 grams of protein and I lost tons of fat as well as muscle, but I did look better. I did look better. That's a thing because I tried out things and I found something that worked for me. And if you go on YouTube, you're never going to find someone telling you, oh, don't eat anything during the day and then have fun at night, eat a slice of pizza, and you're going to be losing weight. They're never going to tell you that because they're trying to sell you something, probably a course or coaching or whatever. I'm here to tell you the truth. If you are in a deficit, you're going to be losing weight regardless. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying it's the best for your health, but if your goal is to get an aesthetic body, you can do what I did. At some point, I was walking 20K steps a day. I was going to the gym. I was going to the gym at like 10 a.m., watching a movie, and then walked on the treadmill and like the little screen. I was not tracking the time or the steps or whatever. I was just watching and how many calories I was burning. Even though it's not accurate, I was always stopping at around 1K calories basically. And I kept doing it. Like most of the days I was eating fast food and barely eating, and then drinking a bunch. So I was not eating during the day so that I could drink at night basically. And it worked. It was not sustainable. Sometimes I relapsed. Like I think 2 3 times a week I was on a basically I was not on a deficit, but it worked. All this to say that in life, you should try things on yourself and stop consuming content. Most of the things you say on the internet is not sustainable. And most of the things are not going to work on you. Everyone is different, so you need to try out things by yourself. If you see a self improvement YouTuber telling you to meditate and do gratitude journaling, yes, it's going to work, but you don't need to do those things. You can do other things. If someone is telling you to sit down and meditate for 20 minutes, for them it might be working. Fine. For you, meditation might not be your thing, so you need to find something else. Maybe your form of meditation could be to go for a walk outside and just walk basically, feel the air on your face, enjoying the view, just walking without your phone. This is a form of meditation. So no one's going to tell you that, oh, stop meditating, just go out for a walk. No one's going to tell you that. But you need to try things out. I'm going to be honest, 99% of you have all the informations in your head. So stop consuming content, go out in the real world, try out new things, and see what works for you. This is basically it. When you go out in the real world, trying out new things, using the information you already have in your head by, because I'm pretty sure you're basically like me. If you're watching this video, you're basically like me. You watch tons of content and you basically keep on switching every single time, keeping on switching strategies, aggressive cut, sustainable cut. Oh, now I'm gonna do 30-day meditation challenge. Or I'm gonna do this working workout style. You need to just calm down and try out things for yourself, and it's gonna work. Basically, right now, I'm not on a cut, I'm not on a bulk. I'm just working out hard. Basically, when you check out any workout programs, it's always well balanced. Or you train backs 3 times a week, you train chest 3 times a week, you train arms 3 times a week, something like that. I don't do that. I barely train chest. I train chest like maybe once, like 2 sets every 2 3 weeks. I train back 4 times a week, 2 sets each, and I train arm, bicep, triceps, and shoulders. Yes, shoulders is part of your arms. I train that every single day, and I make great progress, and my body looks good. Like, like check this out. Check out this bicep. It's around 16 and a half inch right now. So yeah, and my body looks good because I don't follow the traditional workout plans that every fitness YouTubers post online. You have to do your own thing. You have to think for yourself. Stop being a consumer and start thinking for yourself. Stop watching content. You already have all the information in your head. So just go in the real world and try what's working. That's all for me.